Hello, this is Interactive Tracking Solutions online demonstration of its features and accessibilities. Interactive Tracking Solutions has a number of modules it's built in. It's got a issue tracking software package. It's got job tracking. It also has time tracking as well as incident tracking, and also they provide a purchase request workflow product as well. It's a completely web-based solution, which means there's no client-side software to install whatsoever. It's a completely customized product as well, and it's very economical. Please go to interactivetrackingsolutions.com to see some of the pricing structures they have available. In the product features themselves, it has auto assignment features as well as auto notification features built in based on some conditional logic. And once again, that's all going to be customized directly into the product that you acquire. They also provide things such as layered security data entry, which means that there's accessibilities features built in based on employee security protocols. And then once again, the live feed, live link executive dashboards, which provides real-time graphical displays of information based upon submissions and so forth. So what we'll do first is just go on to the demo site that we've promoted here, and the first step in the process typically is going to be the submission process, and the developers at interactivetrackingsolutions.com provide you with a personalized website for to serve as more of a web portal. So it's kind of like a one-stop shopping spot for all your employees in which they can enter in any of the relevant information. So if they want to submit things such as the issues, they can do that from this site. Also incidences. If they want to submit purchase requests, they can do that, as well as entering in any time records as well. Just to show you real fast, we provide a solution based upon an embedded web page here in which employees can log directly onto your site and enter in time records. So this is pretty handy when you have employees that are oftentimes out on assignments elsewhere other than within the company, and it kind of slows down the email chains of hours possibly, and provides a one online database for submission process. All the reports are submitted via online via an online database, and those are downloadable at any time, as often as you like, in Excel spreadsheet formats and a number of other methods as well. And this is a really easy product to use. Simply just select the name, the type of project they were working on, and even the task that they had been working on, and then the date and the time metrics as well. Another feature is that we customize this directly for you. So in the event that the terminology doesn't work for you, or you'd like to see some other fields captured for information, that's not a problem. Like I said, we do customize all these products based upon the needs at your organization. The live link feature is a real-time graphical display of all the information that's being submitted. Things such as number of issues that have been opened. So what we did was we just linked on the live link executive dashboard for issue track software. So what you see here is that number one, we have some open and closed issues. There's one of each. Also, you can see things such as how many submissions are in the various stages. And once again, we use generic terminology just for the purpose of demonstration. All that would be geared towards the terminology used within your organization. So in this case, we've got a couple in the submission process, a couple in the operations review process, and we also have, we can tie these directly into projects, the types of issues. We have one in a workplace cleanliness issue. We have an issue with logistical problems, and then we can also reflect the division or region which in your the issues reside. Another feature of this is our Job Track product, and Job Track provides a real-time display of the production cycles for the various products you have within your company. In this case, we've used building ID numbers. So if this were a construction company that has a manufacturing site, the management that might be located elsewhere just wants to take a look. We also have customers that have large display screens that display this in all their various management offices, so that management's kept aware of the progress of various production cycles. And let me just click back over to there, sorry. So what you see here is that we have building IDs, and what we did here is we've just got a designation phase, a cut phase, a grind phase, a frame phase, and so forth. So what we see here is that the building ID labeled S1A-A1130 currently has passed inspection all the way up into the frame job cycle, and it has now failed. And what our product does at that point upon failing is sends automatic notifications out to the key stakeholders in the process, along with attached imaging and also the reasons why it had failed inspection. And another look at the same type of data would be to take a look at the actual building ID itself as it works through the production process. So what you saw there was the pass fail, or the state of production during a pass fail process, and that same set of data is also viewable in a state of production by building ID. So that same building that we can locate here is currently going down through the process, and each one of these is actually an individual building. So this building is currently in the grind phase. Building S1A A1130 is currently in the frame phase, and down the line, as you can see. So it's a pretty neat little tool for management, as well as perhaps if you've got teams out on project locations that are waiting for products to be shipped in. They as well can log into this site and take a look at where they're at in the production cycle and make plans accordingly as to when that product will be shipped to them for install. In the event you want to see these reports in in report form, actually, what you can do is go and log on to that link right there. And what it does is it takes you into the reports section of this. And this is where you would download into Excel spreadsheets and so forth. If you want to look at the report in a readable format, you can do that by just simply clicking that icon and scrolling down and reviewing the data. Perhaps you want to search or query some information. Let me cancel out real fast. What you might see is that over time you'll have a lot of issues that have been assigned, and you might want to just narrow that search down. So in the event that this dashboard had been filled up, what you might want to do is just go ahead and search a query. And at this point, I'm just going to say operations. And in doing so, what will happen is only the tasks that have currently been assigned to operations will show up. Well, that concludes some of the product features that we'd like to demonstrate on this video. If you have any other questions, I would ask that you give us a call at interactivetrackingsolutions.com. And thank you for listening.